Dear viewers, as a doctor who has worked closely with senior women for more than 20 years, there is one concern I hear far more often than people realize. It is usually spoken quietly, sometimes with embarrassment. Doctor, I try very hard to stay clean, but I still don't feel fresh all day. Am I doing something wrong? If this question feels familiar to you, I want you to know something important right away. You are not alone, and this is not a failure on your part. In fact, many hygiene routines that worked well earlier in life can quietly become ineffective or even harmful as the body changes with age. Today, I want to explain this gently, clearly, and respectfully. The topic of today's video is senior women. Avoid these 5 hygiene mistakes to stay fresh all day. I will walk you through 5 very common hygiene mistakes that many older women make without realizing it. These are not careless habits. They are usually learned from years of well-meaning advice, advertising, or routine. But medical research now shows that these habits can disrupt the body's natural balance and make staying fresh more difficult than it needs to be. Before we go further, let me ask you a simple question. Which city or province are you watching from today? Please leave a comment below. I read them carefully, and it helps me respond in a more personal and supportive way. Let me also share why this topic matters so much. As women age, especially after menopause, hormonal changes affect the skin, sweat glands, and natural bacteria that protect the body from odor. Estrogen decline leads to thinner, drier skin and changes in pH balance. According to studies published in journals such as Clinical Dermatology Reviews and the Journal of Women's Health, these changes mean that certain hygiene practices need to be adjusted, not intensified. We are a small medical team that includes a dermatologist and a women's health specialist, each with over 2 decades of experience caring for senior women. We created this video because we often see women feeling frustrated, anxious, or self-conscious about freshness. Many believe they need stronger products or more frequent washing. In reality, the opposite approach is often what restores comfort and confidence. Today's topic is important and slightly complex, so this video will take a bit of time. I will explain each mistake carefully, describe what is happening scientifically inside the body, and then guide you towards simple, practical alternatives. These are not expensive solutions or extreme routines. They are small changes that work with your body instead of against it. If you find this information helpful, I warmly invite you to subscribe and turn on notifications. We share new videos every week with clear, science-based guidance to help women age with comfort, dignity, and confidence. Now, let us begin with the first hygiene mistake, one that nearly everyone makes, and one that quietly prevents many senior women from feeling fresh throughout the day. Now let us continue calmly and step by step. In this scene, I will explain the first 3 hygiene mistakes that most commonly prevent senior women from feeling fresh all day. As you listen, I encourage you not to judge yourself. These habits are extremely common and almost always come from good intentions. Hygiene. Mistake number 1, using strong, scented, or antibacterial soap every day. This is the most frequent mistake I see in my practice, and it often surprises women when they learn the truth. Many senior women believe that the stronger the soap or the fragrance, the cleaner and fresher they will feel. Unfortunately, medical research shows that this habit often creates the opposite effect. As women age, estrogen levels decline. This leads to thinner skin, reduced oil production, and a more fragile skin barrier. According to studies published in Clinical Dermatology Reviews, harsh soaps strip away the skin's natural protective oils and beneficial bacteria, known as the skin microbiome. When these protective bacteria are removed, odor-causing bacteria grow more easily. In intimate areas, the problem becomes even more serious. The vulvar area has a delicate pH balance, that protects against irritation and odor. Strong soaps, especially antibacterial and heavily scented products, disrupt this balance. This can cause dryness, burning, itching, and persistent odor that does not improve with more washing. Many women respond by washing more frequently or switching to even stronger products, which creates a cycle of irritation and imbalance. The solution is not stronger cleansing, it is gentler care. What works better is using a mild, fragrance-free cleanser designed for sensitive skin, and limiting cleansing of intimate areas to the external skin only. In many cases, warm water alone is sufficient. This allows the skin's natural defenses to recover, reducing odor at its source. Hygiene. Mistake number 2. Overwashing and long hot showers. The second mistake is closely related to the first. Many senior women shower more often or stay in hot showers longer, believing this will help them feel fresh throughout the day. While bathing is important, overwashing can quietly worsen odor problems. Hot water removes natural oils that protect the skin from dryness and bacterial imbalance. Research in geriatric dermatology shows that aging skin takes longer to restore these oils. When they are repeatedly stripped away, the skin becomes dry, irritated, and more vulnerable to odor-causing bacteria. Overwashing can also stimulate sweat glands to compensate for dryness. This may lead to increased sweating later in the day, especially in skin folds, under the breasts, and in the groin area. These areas are naturally warm and moist, which makes them more prone to odor. A healthier approach is moderation. For most senior women, one gentle shower per day is enough. Use lukewarm water instead of hot. Clean sweat-prone areas carefully, but avoid scrubbing. After bathing, gently pat the skin dry rather than rubbing. This protects the skin barrier and reduces irritation. Hygiene. Mistake number 3. Not managing moisture after bathroom use. This mistake is rarely talked about, yet it plays a major role in how fresh you feel during the day. Many women do not realize that residual moisture, even very small amounts, creates an ideal environment for bacteria to grow. After using the bathroom, tiny amounts of urine, sweat, or water may remain on the skin or in skin folds. According to research in the Journal of Geriatric Medicine, chronic moisture is one of the strongest contributors to persistent odor in older adults. This issue is not only related to incontinence. Even women without bladder problems can experience odor if moisture is repeatedly left on the skin. Some women try to solve this by using scented wipes or sprays, but these products often contain alcohol or fragrance that irritates the skin and worsens the problem over time. The solution is simple and gentle. After using the bathroom, take a moment to pat dry carefully with soft, unscented toilet paper. At home, allowing a brief moment of air drying before dressing can be helpful. Wearing breathable cotton underwear and avoiding tight synthetic fabrics also allows moisture to evaporate naturally. At this point, I would like to pause for a moment and speak to you directly. How many of you recognize at least one of these habits in your daily routine? Please share in the comments. Your experience may help another woman feel understood and less alone. We are more than halfway through the hygiene mistakes that most commonly affect freshness in senior women. In the next scene, I will explain the remaining 2 mistakes and show you how small, thoughtful adjustments can help you feel comfortable and confident throughout the day, without harsh products or complicated routines. Now let us continue in a clear and focused way. In this scene, we will look carefully at the final 2 hygiene mistakes that often prevent senior women from staying fresh throughout the day. These mistakes are not dramatic or obvious, which is exactly why they are so common. Many women practice them for years without realizing their impact. My goal here is to explain what is happening inside the body, why these habits become more problematic with age, and how small changes can bring meaningful improvement. Hygiene. Mistake number 4. wearing the wrong fabrics and not changing undergarments enough. This mistake is far more influential than many women realize. As daily routines become calmer with age, some women assume that underwear does not need frequent changing, especially if they are mostly at home or not physically active. From a medical perspective, this assumption does not match how the aging body functions. As women grow older, the composition of sweat changes. Even light daily movement produces moisture, particularly in warm areas such as the groin, under the breasts, and skin folds. At the same time, aging skin becomes less efficient at regulating temperature and moisture. This means that sweat and moisture remain on the skin longer than they did earlier in life. When undergarments are worn for extended periods, they absorb moisture, skin oils, and microscopic bacteria. Over time, this creates an environment where odor-causing bacteria multiply. The smell that develops is not always strong or immediate, but it builds gradually throughout the day, leading many women to feel not fresh by afternoon or evening. Fabric choice plays a critical role. Synthetic materials such as polyester, nylon, and blended fabrics trap heat and moisture. They prevent airflow and slow evaporation. Medical studies in geriatric dermatology consistently show that poor breathability increases bacterial growth and odor risk, especially in older adults. In contrast, natural fibers such as cotton allow air circulation and moisture evaporation. This simple difference significantly reduces bacterial buildup. Many women notice improvement within days of switching to breathable underwear. Changing undergarments daily is essential. For women who perspire more, live in warm climates, or experience mild bladder leakage, changing underwear twice a day can make a noticeable difference. This is not excessive hygiene, it is appropriate hygiene for an aging body. It is also important to avoid overly tight undergarments. Tight clothing traps heat and increases friction, which irritates the skin and worsens odor. Comfort and breathability should always be prioritized over appearance when it comes to undergarments. Hygiene, mistake number 5, masking odor instead of addressing the cause. The final mistake often comes from frustration rather than lack of care. When a woman feels she cannot stay fresh all day, her instinct may be to use perfumes, deodorant sprays, scented powders, or wipes. While this may provide temporary reassurance, it almost never solves the problem, and often makes it worse. From a medical standpoint, odor is caused by bacteria breaking down sweat, skin cells, and bodily fluids. Fragrance does not remove bacteria. It only adds another layer of scent. Over time, the combination of odor molecules and perfume can create a stronger and more unpleasant smell. More importantly, scented products irritate aging skin. After menopause, skin becomes thinner and more sensitive due to estrogen decline. Research published in dermatology and gynecology journals shows that fragrance is one of the most common irritants for older skin. Irritation leads to inflammation, which increases odor and discomfort. Using deodorants or sprays in intimate areas is particularly harmful. Medical guidelines strongly advise against this practice. These products disrupt the natural pH balance and microbiome that protect against odor and infection. Many women then find themselves trapped in a cycle of irritation, dryness, and worsening smell. True freshness does not come from covering odor. It comes from restoring balance. When the skin barrier is protected, moisture is controlled, and beneficial bacteria are allowed to thrive, odor decreases naturally. This approach may feel slower than masking, but it is far more effective and sustainable. Instead of adding fragrance, the focus should be on removing irritants. Gentle cleansing, careful drying, breathable clothing, and hydration address the root cause of odor. Over time, the need for masking disappears completely. Why these mistakes become more serious with age? At this point, it is important to understand why these hygiene mistakes matter more now than they did earlier in life. Aging affects nearly every system involved in freshness. Estrogen decline changes skin thickness, elasticity, and moisture retention. The skin's immune response becomes slightly less efficient at controlling bacteria. Healing slows. The microbiome becomes more sensitive to disruption. Because of these changes, the body is less forgiving of harsh routines and environmental stress. Habits that once caused no problem can now lead to irritation, imbalance, and odor. This is not a personal failure. It is a biological reality. Medical research emphasizes that hygiene for senior women must shift from aggressive cleaning to protective care. Protective care means preserving the skin barrier, managing moisture carefully, supporting beneficial bacteria, reducing irritation. When these principles are followed, freshness becomes easier to maintain, not harder. The emotional impact and the importance of self-compassion. I want to take a moment to speak to the emotional side of this issue. Worrying about body odor can quietly affect confidence and peace of mind. Some women avoid close contact, feel tense in public, or constantly check themselves. These worries are often carried silently. If you have felt this way, please hear this clearly. Odor concerns are medical, not personal. They are not a reflection of cleanliness, effort, or worth. They are signals that your body's needs have changed. Addressing these concerns is an act of self-care, not vanity. Feeling fresh supports confidence, dignity, and quality of life. You deserve routines that make you feel comfortable and secure in your own body. Before we move forward, I want to gently encourage you to subscribe to this channel and turn on notifications. We share new, medically grounded videos every week, designed to support senior women with clear, respectful, and practical guidance. Your subscription helps us continue this work and reach women who may feel embarrassed to ask these questions. In the next scene, we will bring all 5 hygiene mistakes together and focus on how to move forward calmly and confidently, using simple daily adjustments that truly work. Now, let us pause together and bring clarity to everything we have discussed so far. At this point, you have learned about 5 hygiene mistakes that commonly prevent senior women from feeling fresh throughout the day. This scene is not about repeating information unnecessarily. It is about organizing it clearly, reinforcing what truly matters, and helping you feel confident about what to do next. Let me say this first, clearly and calmly. None of these hygiene mistakes mean you are careless, unhygienic, or doing something wrong on purpose. Most of these habits were learned many years ago, at a time when medical understanding of aging skin, hormones, and the microbiome was far more limited. What has changed is not your effort, but our knowledge. Let us briefly and clearly revisit the 5 mistakes, not to dwell on them, but to understand their shared pattern. The first mistake was relying on strong, scented, or antibacterial soaps. These products remove not only dirt, but also the protective oils and beneficial bacteria that keep the skin balanced. As women age, estrogen decline leads to thinner, drier skin that cannot recover as quickly from irritation. Harsh cleansing disrupts this balance and allows odor-causing bacteria to grow more easily. The second mistake was overwashing and using hot water for long showers. While cleanliness is important, excessive washing strips natural oils and weakens the skin barrier. Aging skin responds poorly to repeated stress. Instead of staying fresh longer, the body often reacts with dryness, irritation, and even increased sweating later in the day. The third mistake involved leaving moisture on the skin after using the bathroom. Even small amounts of moisture, left repeatedly, create an environment where bacteria thrive. This issue is common, subtle, and often misunderstood. It is not about incontinence or lack of cleanliness. It is about moisture control, which becomes more important as the skin ages. The fourth mistake was wearing the wrong fabrics or not changing undergarments often enough. Synthetic fabrics trap heat and moisture. Aging skin has a reduced ability to regulate temperature and dryness. Breathable materials and regular changes support comfort and reduce bacterial growth. The fifth mistake was attempting to mask odor instead of addressing its cause. Fragrances and deodorant sprays do not eliminate bacteria. They irritate sensitive skin and often make odor worse over time. True freshness comes from balance, not from scent. When we look at these 5 mistakes together, a single principle becomes very clear. Staying fresh as a senior woman is not about stronger hygiene. It is about smarter, gentler hygiene. Medical research in dermatology and women's health supports this approach strongly. Studies show that aging skin benefits most from protection, moisture balance, and microbiome support. When these elements are respected, odor decreases naturally. Comfort improves. Confidence returns quietly. One of the most important shifts I want you to make is moving away from the idea that hygiene must feel strong to be effective. Clean does not need to burn, tingle, or smell powerful. In fact, those sensations often signal irritation. Effective hygiene for aging skin feels gentle, calm, and neutral. Now let us talk about why this matters beyond odor alone. When hygiene routines are too harsh, they do more than cause smell. They contribute to chronic irritation, itching, dryness, and micro-injuries to the skin. Over time, this increases the risk of infections, discomfort, and inflammation. Many women normalize these symptoms, assuming they are unavoidable parts of aging. They are not. When hygiene routines are adjusted correctly, women often notice multiple improvements at once. Less irritation, better skin comfort, fewer worries about odor, and improved confidence in social situations. These benefits are meaningful. They affect how you move through your day, how you interact with others, and how you feel about yourself. I want to speak directly to the emotional side of this topic because it deserves attention. Many senior women quietly carry anxiety about staying fresh. They may check themselves repeatedly, avoid closeness, or feel tense in public. These worries can slowly reduce quality of life. If you have felt this way, please understand this clearly. Odor concerns are medical, not personal. They are signals that your body's needs have changed. Once those needs are met appropriately, the problem often resolves without struggle. You are not supposed to fight your body. You are meant to support it. Aging is not a failure of hygiene. It is a transition that requires updated care. Now, let us talk about how to move forward in a practical, realistic way. You do not need to change everything at once. In fact, trying to change everything at once often leads to frustration and inconsistency. Instead, choose 1 or 2 habits to adjust first. For example, switching to a mild, fragrance-free cleanser, reducing shower temperature and length, paying closer attention to drying after bathroom use, choosing breathable underwear and changing it more regularly. Make those changes consistent before adding others. The body responds best to steady, repeated support. It is also important to allow time for improvement. The skin microbiome does not rebalance overnight. Aging skin needs days and weeks, not hours, to recover from irritation. Many women notice initial comfort improvements within a few days, and odor improvement within 1 to 2 weeks when changes are maintained. Patience is not weakness. It is part of working with biology instead of against it. As we approach the final scene, I want to leave you with one reassuring thought. Freshness is not something you have lost forever. It is something that becomes easier when hygiene routines are aligned with how your body works now. Before we move on, I want to include a sincere and important request. If you found this video helpful and would like me to continue creating clear, respectful health guidance for senior women, please like the video and subscribe to the channel. Your support helps this information reach women who need it but may feel embarrassed to ask. I would also truly appreciate hearing from you. Please leave a comment below. You can share which hygiene change you feel ready to try first, or simply tell me where you are watching from. When women share their experiences, it builds reassurance and understanding for others. We are almost at the end now. Stay with me for the final scene, where I will summarize everything simply and offer a calm, encouraging way forward. Now we have come to the end of this important conversation, and I want to thank you sincerely for staying with me until this moment. Choosing to listen, learn, and reflect on your health is not a small thing. It shows care for yourself, and that care truly matters. Today, we talked about 5 common hygiene mistakes that often prevent senior women from feeling fresh all day. We did not talk about them to create worry or shame, but to bring understanding. These mistakes are not signs of poor hygiene. They are signs that the body has changed, while habits may not yet have changed with it. The most important message I want you to remember is this: freshness after midlife comes from balance, not force. Gentle cleansing protects the skin barrier. Moderate bathing preserves natural oils. Proper drying prevents bacterial growth. Breathable fabrics support comfort. And addressing the cause of odor, rather than masking it, restores confidence in a lasting way. Medical science is very clear on this point. Aging skin is thinner, more sensitive, and slower to recover. When hygiene routines are adjusted to respect these changes, the body responds positively. Many women notice improvements not only in freshness, but also in comfort, reduced irritation, and peace of mind. I also want to speak to your emotions for a moment. Worrying about how you smell can quietly affect how you move through the world. It can make you hesitate, withdraw, or doubt yourself. If you have felt this way, please know that you are not weak and you are not alone. These concerns are far more common than people admit, and they deserve compassion. You deserve to feel comfortable in your own body. You deserve to sit close to loved ones without worry, to go out without anxiety, and to feel at ease throughout your day. Aging does not mean losing dignity. With the right knowledge, it can mean gaining confidence and self-trust. As you move forward, remember that you do not need to change everything at once. Choose one gentle adjustment and practice it consistently. Let your body respond at its own pace. Real improvement is quiet and steady, not sudden. If this video helped you understand your body better, I warmly encourage you to subscribe and turn on notifications so you don't miss future videos. We share new, medically grounded content every week, focused on real concerns of senior women, always explained with respect and clarity. I would also truly love to hear from you. Please leave a comment below. You can share which hygiene change you plan to try first, or simply tell me where you are watching from. Your voice matters here, and your experience may help another woman feel less alone. And finally, if you know a friend, sister, or loved one who may quietly struggle with staying fresh all day, please consider sharing this video with her. Sometimes, the greatest support we can offer is helpful information delivered gently. Thank you for your time, your trust, and your openness. Take good care of yourself, be kind to your body, and I look forward to being with you again in our next video.